Welcome to Dadisfactory episode 20. Today I think is going to be a fairly short episode as what I'm building is pretty much just two blueprints. We are going to expand our copper district here to actually produce our copper items rather than just copper ingots. And to do that, we are going to build a factory that I have named Why Are We Doing This Sheet? Inc. Can't forget the incorporated. Alright, let's get going. Whoop. Forgot the zoop. Zoop. Zoop, 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 doop. Don't ask. I don't know. Get those out of the way. Now we're going to have to put these iron ingots into the other factory. I think I should lift the other factory up off the ground. So let's go ahead and put in a nice steel wall here. 5 and 6. There we go, and I will put a staircase on this end of it. There we go. Now let's go back to the foundations here. And we need 6 across this way and 6 that way. Just to give ourselves a nice even platform to put this on. And we're up off the ground, so I don't have to worry about removing all of the shrubs. I should definitely always just build a lookout tower to do this. This is much easier from a lookout tower. There we go. Let's get that lookout tower. Now we just need our Why Are We Doing This Sheet blueprint. And since I don't use foundations on the bottom of my blueprints, I need to hit H to hold it in place, just to be sure I've actually got it nice and centered where I want it. Now that's the lookout space looking that way. Which means I'm going to want my copper come up on this side. Oh, I can run that underneath. Let's just combine those together, put it underneath, and then we'll put a splitter on it to run it back over to this temporary thing for the little bit of overflow, since this only uses 210 of the 240. So there we go. Why Are We Doing This Sheet, Inc. And I think that lookout space looking over the ravine is a nice touch. Yeah, I like this. I don't need that anymore. And then everything is going to come out of this one. And it is going to need to go into a nice storage, which I also have a blueprint for. Let's go ahead and throw some of this up here. We are going to have to cut down that tree. So I guess we do have to do a little bit of yard work. Okay. Ooh, that was excruciating. No one wants to do yard work. We're here to build factories. Oh, that's better. Let's see, I think we need one more row of this. There we go. Now let's just get up top here and look down. Climbing one-handed, gotta hold that coffee. Ooh, hello, buddy. Alright, so our stuff's going to come out on that side, which I'll probably run underground again like I did my iron factories over there. I like that, running it underground so it's not visible. Oh, forgot what I was looking for. There we go, and I updated this blueprint to actually have the awesome sink on top of it for when it overflows. We're just going to throw that right in the middle there, because this is not a perfectly sized blueprint. I'm going to try to center it on those. Yeah, let's just center it with the other building. That is perfect. Just like that. There we go. Oh, and actually, I can just put the extra copper ingots straight into here. Why not? So the right output is going to have our... Whoops. Hit the wrong buttons. Copper ingot into that first one. We're going to have copper sheets into this second one. Third storage is going to have wire. And fourth storage is going to have cable. There we go. So our storage is ready, and then once those storages are full, any excess just goes up to that awesome sink. I might just delete the Christmas area. I'm kind of done with it. Finished all the Christmas stuff for this season. Next season I'll probably build a proper Christmas factory. Don't need that anymore. If that's empty, I don't need that anymore. It is. That can go away. I build temporary stuff all over the place. Now this out is going to go in over here, which just means we need a floor hole right there. We're going to need a floor hole right here. And then we need the conveyor lift. And a conveyor lift from the floor hole right there. Then we're going to need the same thing on the other side here. Alright, and then both of these go merge together here. We're going to just get rid of that factory. So let's see. We will merge. Wait, where is my wall hole going to go? Probably right there. Good, good. Now that's kind of going to interrupt the walkway. I'll put a ramp over it. That's what I'll do. Oh, conveyor merger is going to go right in front of that hole there, which is hard to tell, and right up against this wall. So let's hit H to hold it in place. Oh, I did it. Right center. I got it on the first try. All right. Whoops. What did I do? Oh, did I just change that belt? Alright, that's fine. No biggie. And then that's going to go merge together straight in. Perfect. And then we want just a simple ramp going right over. We'll do the industrial. Industrial ramp right there. Oh, that runs into it. So we don't want it there. Let's move it here. Oh, that barely skims under. Actually, I don't think it does skim under, but we're going to pretend it just barely skims under. And there we go. Now we've got our ramp over our conveyor belt. Alright, so underneath here, we need to connect our storage to our output. Wait, what? That did not work up top properly, did it? Let's go ahead and get rid of that wall. Because I think it only connected to the wall. I don't think it connected to the merger there. There we go. Now we can go ahead and put that wall back in. And because of the ones that are used, it's not even going to be visible whether it actually has the hole or not, so I'm not going to worry about the fact that I just used the wrong wall. You won't see it from either side anyway. There we go. And now underneath, we have it spitted out there. And now we're going to have everything that is produced in this building go to our storage there. And then all of the copper ingots are going to have to go up into that one. Like so. Beautiful. Now we've got all those copper ingots going in. Let's make sure they are actually coming in. Yes, they are. Going around to each side, going up the lift. Now let's get power run to this so that we can start the whole thing. And we will power the storage from there. And let's see, we just want regular outlets right on the side here. Right above, let's see, where's the center? There's the center. Right above the windows. Connect this to here. And then come around the side. Connect it to all of the power. Woo, and we hear everything start at once. All the machines in unison. That is a little weird to see them all in unison. I usually power things up before adding the items. And then we've got wire and cable coming from above. So this is all the wire on this floor being produced by those copper ingots that were flowing upwards. And then we go up to the third floor, which is where all of the copper wire is being produced. All of the cable is being produced. The copper wire that isn't used for the cable just gets sent straight back down. And then we have our nice lookout area. We can see our factory that way. We can see that factory over there, which I've never shown you guys. That was just an area I threw together real quick so that I could have items for the main base, but funny enough, I kind of like how that looks over there the best. And we've just got a bunch of the ravine and a bunch of unused space with a nice little lake over there to look at. So let's do another quick run through all the way down, and then we will be done for the day. 2 cable machines producing 60 cable per minute. We've got our wire from the lower level all coming up here with 60 per minute going right back out. We've got all 6 cable wire constructors, which make enough wire to give us the 60 cable and the 60 wire. We've got a nice row of windows to look out from here. All the way around. And back down to our first floor, which is doing nothing but copper sheets. And that is producing 10 copper sheets per minute, going right back into storage. Now the only thing we still need to do, because that is eventually going to back up since it's being supplied with 240 copper and only needs 210, that's an extra 30 copper ingots that are going to back up eventually that we want going into our storage here. Oh, I also need to change those signs to what I'm actually storing, but I won't make you watch me do that part. So let's go under here, and we will add a merger to the line that's going into our storage, and we will add a smart splitter off of the copper ingot feed. I keep calling them iron ingots. I can't seem to say copper ingots for some reason. And this is only going to send any overflow once the factory backs up. And that's how we're going to make sure that we're only sending 30 per minute. I don't need to use a tier 3 belt. Let's use a tier 1. Because at most it's going to be 30 per minute. And then that means this is no longer needed. Nor is that. Nor is that. I don't know if there's still copper on. There is not. Now, just because I don't really want to shut down my Christmas factory just yet, I am going to connect this. Just clipping through for the time being. This is very temporary. All the way over to my Christmas factory. That way, once that fills up and we start getting copper into the storage, it can feed the Christmas factory. And then once Christmas is over, that can easily get deleted. So there we have it. Our first 3-floor blueprint factory, producing wire, cable, and sheets, taking in all of the copper ingots from our copper ingot factory blueprint. That is it for Dadisfactory episode 20. I will see you all later.